What's up, Entropians? Literally Uncle Mo Nightshade here, coming at you from... Where the hell am I? OLA2? Oleg's land. Hunting some Trox. We're doing the Sunday Baby Trox event. My first event. Since my hunting skills are actually getting up there a little bit, I decided to give one a try. And we're all having fun out here. Everybody's having a good time. No uber loots yet, but... we're getting towards the last, it's about less than 20 minutes here for this event. So I thought I'd get you all in for the end of the action. I'm doing 12th right now. My highest rank was like 5th. I think the highest global right now is in the 216 page range from Kalila here, Kookie. So, just going after these Trox and trying to get, I think it's just highest loot, highest single loot. So we're trying to beat 216. And I've picked up a bunch of these Trox, so. Using Jarhead with 5 Bs, which is probably not the best thing to use. I'm not the most eco hunter yet, but I knew this place would be just chock full of Trox, and my evade is not high enough to really tank a whole ton of them, so probably have more than protection than I need, but at least I can tank 6 or 7 of these things, and I'm still doing okay. Ooh, get back here. I'll go after this provider. Whoa. Yeah, those providers can actually still hit some too, so I do try to keep kind of protected from that. How's everybody been doing? Hope you're moving along nicely with your skills or whatever your goals might be. Keep getting moved around here. Better go to manual mode. So yeah, first event, I think first place is like 200 ped. This is a pretty popular event. There's about 30 hunters out here right now, so I'm happy to be just almost in the top 10. I didn't think I'd be doing well at all. I think I've killed about 100 of these things, and top global so far, I think for me, it was about 80 ped or so, and I've global 3 times, so there's a nice 148 pedder there. Come on, big one. I'm going to go ahead and stick around here. I don't have much time left. So yeah, I've been doing a bunch of hunting lately, taking a mining break. It's not that I was doing bad or anything, I just wanted to get some hunting skills going, which I have been doing. There's the new key instances on Arcadia that I was really interested in doing well, so I wanted to make sure to get my skills up for that. And they're fun. I'll definitely do a vid on that. Running through a couple. They're not going to be worth it ultimately until we get some more uses for the Arcoins. The Arcoins are the kind of the main loot drop there, so definitely got an auction going on right now for those. An Arcadian auction that you can only bid in Arcoins with. And they're giving away some computers, some 100 quality blueprints. We've been on a real life computer mouse. Whoa, well that sucked. And I should have been repping more. I think I missed something there. Ooh, my Jarhead mask is no good. I better replace that. Well, this is bad timing. Oh well, this stuff happens. So yeah, Jarhead. Would love to get an unlimited set of this, but it's just too expensive right now. And that was my last mask. I'm gonna just, God, hate to do it. I'm gonna throw in a ghost mask for now. Does that have anything good? Yeah, that'll get me through it. Ghost is not terribly eco, but I need to just throw on something and get through the rest of this here. Where the hell am I? Alright, so we're right back where the kind of the O-leg is. He owns the land area, I believe, and this is where everybody starts from. Alright, let me get wrapped up and back in the action. How much time do we have left? 12 minutes. I'd like to be able to get to that mob I was at, but by the time I figure out where the hell I was, it's probably going to be all regened up, so. Bummer. Not very eco on my part. What are you going to do? Yeah, lots of things going on. I still mentioned in the previous video, I do want to put a society together. That's still in the works. I did mention that I reached my 6 months, so I am eligible to be a mentor. And I just got that mob too close to the gun turret. I'm not doing a very good job here today, folks. I need to get lucky on one of these last 8 Trox here. Okay, this is my first event. I'm trying to get used to this hunting thing. You know, there's a lot of people telling me I should manually aim only. That's more, there'll be less misses that way. I don't know, I haven't noticed much of a difference, but you know, obviously there's been people that have been doing this longer than I have. Oh, my jarhead's getting low. Yeah, I definitely want to get a full set of it. It's got nice stats here, I'll show it to you. It's got the 5Bs in it now, so good impact, cut stab type armor. Fairly nice decay rate. And Oleg just called the 10-minute mark, so try and do as many as possible. Loot, I don't know how I'm going to break out. I've already TT'd something, and I had to do some repairs. I did have 3 globals that were pretty nice, so... Hell, I just said 500 kills. I wonder if you meant during the event. I'm only up to like 100. BL 1300. Yeah, obviously, if you're going to do one of these events, you want to kill as many mobs as possible in an hour and a half. You know, and you got a guy up there. Crowley here's done 500 mobs. I've done 100. That's obviously an advantage. You got way more shots of globling that way. And that's fine, but it may not be as eco as some of the rest of us. I have no idea. Whoa. Someone's shooting some missiles at me. That's one thing you got to be careful of, is not to... you don't want to take somebody else's mob that they're shooting at, but it's in a previous hunting video I did. It's okay, like, I think a lot of people that hunt C&D, if you got a couple ads on you that you don't want, by all means, you're welcome to take them off. Whoa, there's a good one. 110er. All right, let's see if that moves me up a little bit. I needed 41 more ped to move up here. That moves my rank to 9th, but for 3rd, I need to beat 151. What do we get out of that? Animal muscle oil, thin wool. Looks like I'll be doing some crafting later, folks. Oh, it's still nice, though. It's you got to get those globals in these things to make up for the ped you're burning through. If you ever get to, you're going to get a lot of eye oil and this animal muscle oil. And if you're at all inclined to crafting, you'll want to go ahead and make some simple one conductors. It takes 20 animal muscle oil, 2 animal eye oil. I got my blueprint up to about quality rating 45 there. So if you're all into that, they're low markup items. They'll be tough to sell, but you can build up crafting skills for a minimal amount. It takes 2 low markup items. So if you want to skill up via crafting, that's a way to do it. Whoa, Trox Young 165. That's a nice one at the 0 hour, almost here. That's gonna move. Yeah, that moves her right up to second. Let's see how we're doing on time. Almost approaching the 5-minute mark. Really, again, I mentioned in the last one, I should be mowing these down with like a pistol of some sort. And there goes my foot guards. Let me replace those here. Oh boy, shit. This is not good. Anytime I get hit in the foot now, yeah, that's a foot hit. Because my armor is no longer any good. So I'm going to try and get lucky. Yeah, this stinks right at the end, too. I don't know if I can just put these on. I got this mature almost down. I want to kill it. I'm going to try and VTOL out of here. All of a sudden I got all these mobs on me at once. Grab that before I get killed. Alright. Ooh, that was a close one. I almost died it. Alright, let's get our other foot guards on and get back into the mix. What a bummer. Oh well, this is my first event, so I'll know a little better. Who knows, maybe I'll have a nice full set of these things. Throw that back in there. Wrap up some. I think I'll just pick this up and walk on over. How much time do we have left? Coming up on the 4-minute mark. I gotta hope you get lucky on this last one here. I'm gonna try and head down here a little bit. There's an old. This is it, folks. That's the winner right there, I think. Get over here. Ooh, there's some Burkite. I've been finding a lot of that. In the old days, you used to pick this up a lot. People walk around and you just find little stones and fruits, and I forget what the hell they were used for. I know there's a texture for them. But that was one of the other way. Fruit and stone gathering, in addition to sweating, was a way for the players to play for free. It doesn't really happen very much anymore. Sweating is still obviously quite common. Something I could never get into. You know, my mentor wanted me to sweat to get that evade up. I just couldn't do it. I just did not have the patience for it. I chipped in some evade and called it good. Nothing off of that? Oh well. Three more minutes, folks, for this wonderful event. I think there's a big event. He was telling us there's a big Trox event on Saturday with the bigger mobs. I don't know if I can handle that or not. The providers are already kind of... They can definitely damage me. Getting much bigger than that, I don't know if I can handle that. My evade needs to get much, much higher, and I'll kind of show you that. It's really low right now. I hate to show it even, but yeah, my evader's like 11, which sucks. I think you want to get your evade profession to 25 to start getting an avoidance skill. I believe that's how it works. I got to look it up, but it's somewhere around there. And the avoidance skill adds to your evade profession as well. Maybe this material will do it. Two more minutes. Might have time for 2 more moves. We'll see. Oh, right at the last minute. Grats Mac. Look at that, 193. That's going to probably, I think, put him into 3rd. Somewhere up there. 2nd. What a last minute luck bucket. Trying to do the same thing here, folks. Poor Callie. He mentioned earlier that he always gets 4th, and he's at 4th now. Sorry, man. Maybe next time. That's funny. I know. I can relate. I can relate, Callie. It stinks. And we're in the final seconds here. We're going to do this, and 86 bed only. Damn it! Oh, well. Last chance for glory. You get a lot of these CB13 drops. Kind of a nice little weapon. A lot of people use these. You can see recommended at level 11. Probably a good skilling weapon because the markup is just... you get so many of these during these Trox events. Markup's 102, so... Thank you, Oleg. I think we're coming down to it here, folks. 15 seconds I need to bring down this Trox. And we're going to call it. Nada. Oh, well. That was a good event. I think Oleg's going to call it here. Event finished. So, grants to Cookie for first place. Thirsty got second, and Mac for third. I believe the payoffs are, what, 200, 100, and 50. So we're going to wish them congrats to the winners. And we want to rate the events. I gave it a very good, of course. Oleg's doing a nice job hosting and keeping score for everybody. Uh-oh. I wish that I just got summoned to a mothership. I always click OK on those things. And what happens is you can get summoned to a mothership when you still have loot, which isn't terrible because you're still, if you get summoned to a mothership in space, you're still in an area where it's non-PvP, but you never know if he's just barely leaving or whatever. And I wish Mind Arc would add in like a kind of a secondary authorization for that particular command. Click accept. Are you sure? And then yes. Because people do click on those by accident, so it's kind of a pain in the ass. At minimum, you just waste 2 ped getting back down to the planet. Well, actually, it's 7 ped because you don't want to fly back down. It's a real pain in the ass. Hopefully, that's something Mind Arc will address. All right, folks. Gonna call it here. I've had enough Trox that I can take, but thank you for joining us on this episode of Mo's Mining Musings. All right, this one's gonna get it for sure. Looking at me like that. You all have a great day, and I'll see you on the next event, folks. All right, take care. Bye now.